Hello. Good morning. Welcome to Manic Monday. This is No Madness Life. If you're new here, please subscribe, hit that thumbs up button. If you'd like to become a member, links in the description. Listen, people, we have a lot to take care of today. My, oh, my, oh, my, oh, my, oh, my. So I'm going to put it on live chat. So anybody new here, I'll be able to see your message. Well, hello, chat. Good morning, my people. Holy moly, look at everybody in here. Kimber, welcome to the Seeker family. This is Willie. He's our mascot. He screams when we don't want to. So how about that? Or when we need to. Keeps us all in check, right? Keeps us all calm. Because sometimes people can get triggered by some of these people on the YouTubes, but we try to keep it at an even keel of what the hell, right? That's what entertains us. This is entertainment. There is no hate. We do not go over and hate people we cover. We just cover them. We cover their content, and we try to figure out if they're being honest or if they're gaslighting their audience. Behavior is amazing. Human behavior is amazing. Do you think Foodie is on a 7-day community guideline strike? Absolutely. Missing Mimic? Absolutely. She'll never admit it. Trust that. She would never admit it because that means she did something wrong, right? Nope, she won't admit it. But yes, all signs point to a suspension for 7 days. Which means she can't even upload anything to her other channel, even though it is under it's under a business name, separate. So even if she did upload a video trying to prove the haters wrong, right, it would still not be, I don't think, against the YouTube terms when you are suspended, but she shouldn't take the chance because everybody's waiting to pounce, right, which could take her channel down for good. So she's smart. She's under some sock accounts running around the internet. She was under troll detectives as very important beezer, right? Like she's the most important beezer. Makes sense. But her verbiage and the shit she said pretty much gave her away. Especially when she said, what did she say? Let's go over to my tab I have pulled up. When she said, very important beezer said, hey, troll detective, your views are went up. You're welcome. That's totally a Chantal move. Is it not? Is that not a Chantal move? Come on, she can't stay quiet, even though she has to stay quiet on her channel. It's all right. You don't want those strikes to pile up, sweetheart, or you are bye-bye. Bye-bye for good. You ain't coming back next time. She knows it. So then she was over fighting with somebody in the Troll Detective live stream. Oops. Got to get out of here. There we go. So she was over fighting with somebody, Senorita Yum Yum. We're going to do with current events right now, and then we'll get to the sequel of The Obsession. That's some creepy shit, right? If you watched yesterday, we're continuing on with The Obsession. I was going to go to Wrath, but Wrath is very disturbing. So I'm going to redo Wrath in a different way so it doesn't disturb you too much. It's very weird. Very weird. The Louise account doxed Erie Pepperoni the other day. Okay. That's what they do. And who knows who Louise is. She's got some people. She's got some allies now. She used all her verbiage. So anyway, Shenanigans said, I was in Troll Detective's latest live, and that was last night, by the way. Someone with the name Very Important Beezer, obviously Chantal, came in to argue with the chat. This is what she's been doing while she's been in Kuwait. She has been on YouTube, going in everybody's things. She's got many sock accounts. Everybody knows it. She was yes, Antonis, that's what we're covering right now. So it was like 9 hours ago. So it was last night. So Jay of Cornwall said, hand to my heart, your sister said, thank you, Freaking the Sheets. Welcome to the Seeker family. Thank you for the members. Hi, Tally girl. So hand to my heart, your sister said that the Christmas that just has been was the best since the passing of your grandmother. She said, I wonder why that is. Because she wasn't there. And what I will share with you, hand on my heart, is they had a wonderful Christmas. I wonder why that. I'll tell you something honest. I won't reveal who I am, but I know your sister. She's going to be starting a real family soon, one without yourself involved. Your mother will be blessed with gorgeous grandchildren. You'll be out of the picture. Happy days. So anyway, she was fighting with this person. And eventually she said something like, oh, because they said, you lied. You were not in the hospital holding your grandma's hand like the little story told you. You were sitting in a chair down, looking at pictures of cheeseburgers on Instagram, and you created a scene in the hospital. So this person supposedly has firsthand knowledge of Chantal creating a scene when her grandmother was dying in the hospital. Because she wanted to be with Nader, right? Everybody knew that. The J of Cornwall is a goat. Greatest of all times. We'll call him a Willie, right? So they were going at it. And when she got really heated, she said, I'll be making another video about this or that. And then everybody started laughing. They're like, look at Chantal. Freaking the Sheet said, I got my bracelet. It's beautiful. I can't wait until the store opens. My daughter tried to steal it. Aw, God bless you. Yes, the store will be opening. I'm trying to get it open on a Saturday night, like hopefully next Saturday. This is what I'm shooting for. So I would have like 5 days. But I'm making my face cream today. So everything will be ready. Everything will be ready. Her channel's still there, but it's being shadow banned right now. Foodie Beauty's channel's being shadow banned right now. That's why it's hard to find. Yes, face cream will be limited quantity. Yep, limited quantity. So I suggest when we open it, I suggest y'all get in there, and we're going to have face cream, face bars, because I'm like at a sliver of my rose clay face bar, and I can't live without it, because it's all natural ingredients with goat's milk, the whole 9 yards. So I need it. Vitamin C, vitamin E. It's got the rose clay. It's got the hyaluronic acid. It is the best soap bar I've ever used on my face. So they'll be in there, and so will new bracelets. Is it FDA approved? Really? We gonna eat it, Al? AL, anal leakage? Is that what that stands for? FDA approved? If you look at the Michigan laws on face cream, you don't have to have all that. That's a Florida thing. I've sold over 600 jars. The Beezer Queen is there at the top of my search. Nice. I wonder if Kiwi Farms has dug into who that account belongs to. Will you be making I will be making my leave-in hair conditioner, yes. Yeah. Food and drugs, dingbat. What the hell's wrong with people? Yeah, Florida's different, yes. Florida requires blah, blah, blah. But my store is based in Michigan. No matter where I go, will you keep a link in your description? I don't even know if it's still there or if I took it out, but I will make sure it's in there. It will be in the About section, along with my other channel, No Madness Reactions. Anyway, let's not plug that. We will do that when the stores open, because I got to get to this. It's No Madness Boutique. You have to go down to favorite, click that, then type it in. Type in No Madness Boutique after you click favorites, and then you can favorite it, and then you'll always have it as a favorite. She's always lurking, right? What an idiot. Like, educate yourself before you lurk. And trust me, I am 1,000 times smarter than her because I don't spend all my time chasing lust and greed. I actually spend my time learning about things. Right? Yeah. Anyway, love that for you, Chantal. Anyway, so we believe that was her sock account. We know she's been on the Instagram. She's been everywhere but YouTube, and except for under sock accounts, arguing with people. I guess she was in FFG's chat, sock accounts. So as long as it's keeping her, whatever, from overeating, just taking her shit out on other people, good for you. But you always show yourself. That's what sucks. All right, so now let's go have a laugh. This is a fun. This is a fun channel right here. Yeah, it was definitely a sock account. Jeez, she gives herself away. You're welcome for the views. You're under a sock account, dummy. Oh, she's definitely fallen out of the algorithms. Oh, look, people are in there favoriting the shop, getting ready for it to open. Thank you. Anyway, so here's this channel. Oh, there's the link to the boutique. Just go in there and favorite it if you like. Come on back. Let the LOLs roll, right? Yeah. We usually sell out of face cream very fast because I can't help you, but it's amazing. Just saying. Okay, so here's a channel. It's called Foxy8. Oh my God. This is the real MVP. Let's build up those subscribers. This person puts a lot of work and they're very talented. So people were speculating that Foodie Beauty's in Kuwaiti jail. And no, she's not. She's running amok on the internet. But this is as if she was. This would be exactly how it would go if she was in Kuwaiti jail. This is some gold, people. This is gold. Foodie Beauty locked up abroad.
Soon. I feel like I'm gonna have a heart attack if I don't change.
God dang my speaker.
Oh, shut up, get out of here. Moron. It's so different here. If anybody talks crap about any...
Hold on.
Well, you'll go to prison. Absolutely. They don't let you go after people and call them names online or harass people. It just doesn't happen. Aisha! I have the right to speak. I know that it doesn't make it right to say things I do, but...
Pay attention to the window. Pay attention to the window and look at the swollen ring finger. Oh my God.
Well, I guess I'm not righteous. I don't know. I'll get there someday. But right now, how is this behavior of yours not embarrassing for Salah's family? This is my job. I talk crap, okay? Isn't Salah for views? You guys will say every single thing in my life is for views. I live my life. My channel is about my life. Chantal's world. Chantalverse. Whatever. Disrespect your husband by talking about your ex. No. If I was disrespecting my husband, I'd be talking about him in a good way. This is an ex-abuser. Not my ex. I don't consider him an ex-lover in any way. He's an ex-abuser who's still harassing me in my life. And yeah, I put him in his place once in a while and talk crap about him. If you don't like it, why are you here? Why are you even watching? Why do people bring up the past? Stuff that I did when I was with somebody. Give me a break. Hate the darkness in my heart I have for these people. Yeah, that's what I want.
There's the moon. So basically, the whole gist of this is she's not even paying attention to time going by. She's just too busy running her spaghetti hole.
This is my job to talk crap. I come on here and I talk about what I want open-minded.
Morning.
So why are you surprised with things I say? Fortunately, I'm still being harassed by this loser and his queen of Lachine. Juju, you have the biggest nerve in the world to comment on my looks when your man sits there obsessing about me every day.
Yes, the pee hole.
And my husband, probably too. A man claiming to be straight and secretly having sexual intercourse with a man can be very damaging to a woman's psyche. Thank you. And I remember coming over and seeing the poppers in the loop, okay? Yeah, Rhonda. That he blamed me. All it was I was high as a kite, and Poor rat guy. He loves me. Yeah, I know, messy Jessie, right? Imagine being jealous of anything. She looks like a used tampon. She's the equivalent of a used tampon. She's gross. Have you seen her head? Like, what's going on? Am I in the Twilight Zone or what? No, I'm not jealous of you having tampons. I don't even want to think about you. You don't have a period. Don't lie. Don't lie. She's pathetic loser. Were you reported to the authorities? I don't know. I don't care. They are insane, desperate, old, drug-addicted loser women who are desperate for any kind of male attention. They have weird psychological disorders.
Look at how swollen that finger is.
But do you not have anything to do tonight or what? Do you want to talk about Pan Makeup Lover? Do you want to talk about makeup palettes? What do you want? We talk about us every effing day. What are you not getting through your thick, demented skull? And he's going to jail for it. What don't you get about that? I'm not leaving the police station until I get arrested or he does.
It's getting darker and darker.
And that's how it's going down when I get back to Canada. He thinks he's just going to get away with
Morning.
This small green peen. That's nice. Oh yeah, let me talk about the food real quick. The food was mediocre, edible, but I'm glad I didn't have to eat your raw crappy chicken. You're in such a good mood tonight. Yeah, I'm actually in an okay mood. Oh my gosh, I'm so tired. I'm tired of this chat. Peetz is thriving. Yeah, good for him. I don't care where I am in the world. I'm not taking this crap from anybody. Throw me in jail then. Fuck that. Okay, here's the truth. You want the truth? I can't believe it. Like, whenever I came here, he was so welcoming. Paula and him were friends for, like, ever. This is a Shannon. This is a Middle Eastern Shannon, okay? Number one, are you kidding? I smell better than your wife. She smells like a dirty dog, all right? And she snores like a pig. Really, really, pig. Salah has to translate that because... Or maybe your stupid wife could do it. Okay? This guy sits there on his fat fupa and plays with his prayer beads like he thinks he's cool. You are fat, disgusting. He tried to get my WhatsApp behind Salah's back. He asked me if I have WhatsApp. He asked me for my number. He like sneakily trying to get my number. So he's trying to ask us like tips. Salah freaked out and didn't want to talk to him anymore. Oh, I hate people. This is like Shannon all over again. He threatened to make problems for us and like make up a lie that we're not married and everything. Like, do it. Like, really, really. And he says that I broke his couch. Are you kidding? That's bullshit. Really, really. Pig. Do away with any integrity or any friendship, like a long friendship for what? Like, that's just disgusting. He's just a freak. Anyway, he needs to watch it because he's not a citizen of here. Really? Spreading slander about someone like that is probably legal, so he should watch it, actually. He should watch it. He doesn't want to mess with me because I'm smart. I know I look dumb, but when it comes to getting revenge, I'm an expert. Stay mad. Really, really. Really, really. Pig.
Oh, that's awesome, Foxy 8. You literally have a gift. Okay, so now we're gonna go over to Just Saying. Right now we're doing current events, and then we're gonna get on with the sequel of Obsession. Waiting for everybody to roll in before we get into the last part of Obsession. Her obsessive behavior with anyone, any man she meets until she meets a new one. So, Just Saying coming in with the gold, and this is about how Peetz reacts to Foodie Beauty's community page about not being in support of the LGBTQ community. She does not support the LGBTQ community. So this is Peetz's response. Oh, Peetz, don't let us down. Let me make sure my speaker, I'm going to shut it off and turn it back on because it'll produce better if I do that before I play the audio. Okay, Good, good, good. All right, speaker's on. So, this is Peetz Respond. And these are current events right now. And I think we need to stay on the current events as well as keep an eye on our mental health. Yes, LGBTQ plus community, because there's an I and there's an A also. No one
Dr.
cares.
Logan, thank you very much. As far as I know, we're going to be living together again. All right. Elephant in the room time.
Good. Address
Me and
it.
Sam.
Address it.
Shrek also cares.
And he said, as far as I know, we're going to be living together again. Okay. That's a good nugget, right? Okay, Peetz, keep with the nuggets.
Where my roommate was January 6th.
Where was your roommate January 6th? That was a good one. Peetz is being trolled.
Alright, so... Yeah, everybody's here to know what I want to say about Chantal's Instagram post.
Actually, Pete, we don't really want to know what you think about what Chantal said. We really don't. We want to know what you're going to do about it. What you are going to do about it.
To start with, I just want to say, if you are hoping for me to say something that you can use to attack Chantal over...
No, that's not what we're looking for. We're looking for your passion that you use on any community or any video game where you rage and rant about your hatred for them for not supporting the LGBTQ community. Okay? That's what we're looking for. If you want to make this about Chantal, you go right ahead. But we're more concerned about how you boycott everything from A to fucking Z when they don't approve of everything you approve of, or they don't support your community. That's what we're looking for.
Don't. Just don't. If you try to attack Chantal on my behalf, then it is not on my behalf.
Well, we know that, moron.
It's all for you.
She has enough reasons to be attacked without needing it to be about that. She'll just lose more people, that's all. But how's your bottom line, Pete?
At that point. So, just want to make that clear. No one is allowed to go after her on my behalf.
We wouldn't do that. That would just be ignorance. Unlike you two.
Also, if you're expecting me to, just throw her under the bus, completely disown her, you're going to be disappointed.
Wow. So anything you say from here on out to boycott, try to get people to boycott things, right? Because of the stand that you take so strongly, Pete. Now, we're going to take you as a joke. Got it.
So, I disagree with her.
Wow, that was pretty calm.
Needless to say, I very much disagree with her. I disagree that being gay is sinful. I don't even agree that Islam requires viewing homosexuality as Islam.
Well, you don't get that choice. Religions have beliefs, okay? So you don't get to choose. So you would rather have this argument than you're about to live with a roommate who doesn't support your cause? Wow, you are becoming less credible every day, aren't you, buddy?
Sinful. There are plenty of Muslims out there who don't actually view homosexuality as a sin or anything to be ashamed of or anything like that.
because they're not practicing Islam, right? So those Muslims, that don't have a problem with it are not. But she says she's converting. She's wearing a hijab and an abaya. Peetz. Come on, Peetz. You rage about everything. Video games that don't support the LGBTQ or QT. You don't support probably Chick-fil-A, right? What you're doing here is just showing that greed and codependency are more important to you than transitioning and supporting your community. Oh, wow. Wow.
I'm hoping when Chantal comes back, if she decides to keep up her faith, hey, wee baby, I'm kind of hoping that she finds a progressive mosque to join.
Progressive mosque? What in the literal made-up bullshit is that?
For a more progressive interpretation of Islam.
So a more progressive interpretation of the Quran. Obviously, you're talking out your blowhole. In Canada, they have progressive mosques. Wow, nothing like changing the beliefs, right? For a buck?
On to the meat of what she said. Honestly, I don't even know why she said that stuff.
Because she's always felt that way, Peetz. Everything's for clicks and views and content. I don't think she believes in anything that doesn't get her attention or controversy. But do I think she was a supporter of you? No, I really don't. And part of me, just part of me, people, thinks that you two made up this transition, actually Chantal did, to get you more popular on the YouTube. Because I still haven't seen it yet.
I feel like that was...
Yeah, Mia says, I live in a pretty liberal area, and I have yet to see a mosque with a rainbow flag. Yeah, I have never seen one either, so there's that.
What we call an unforced error on her part.
An unforced error. Look at you excusing her. You just waiting for her to get to an age where she says, fuck it. I guess Peetz is the only one for me. How sick is this? How sick is this? This is where I have a problem with people who rant and rage over social issues. And then when they have a social issue right in their own home, they back down. Because he's saving his codependency on her to financially take care of him. See that? Do you see this, people? I love when it's exposed because it just proves my point with these social justice warriors. Like Peetz, not everyone, but like Peetz. Oh, it makes me sick.
I don't think it was Rebecca Jones. I was not crying and praying since I read her CT. Here's a bit of help for you to get. Thank you for the super chat, Rebecca. Thank you for the donation.
Peetz, do you even know what shell of a man you've become, or woman, whatever your pronoun is? Actually, his pronouns are him and he. So there's that. So anyway, I'm going to call him a he. I am so baffled. Absolutely baffled by you. I have listened to you fight with your subscribers. I have listened to you fight for what you believe in, and you get this opportunity and she gaslights and manipulates you into a sponge. Wow, talk about control. That's insanity. Yeah, you're a flake, just like her.
Yeah, it was weird that she actually even said that stuff. I'm not sure why she did.
You think that's weird? Look at you, not even batting an eye. Just opening up a box and que sera, sera. You will never be able to rant about anything again. And keep the United States out of your stupid mouth. Why don't you worry about what's going on in Canada? Because you got a whole lot going over there.
Not sure what she was thinking with that shit.
Yeah, can you imagine not wanting to get a job so bad that you excuse this?
But,
oh, no
I said
eye,
it, and now I have
no eye contact, not a care in the world.
fucking deal with it.
You're not gonna deal with shit. She's already gaslit you from Kuwait through text messages.
She did actually message me, like, the day she posted it,
Oh, look at that. She didn't want you booting her out of the villa, right? She didn't want you to boot her out of the villa, so she gave you a heads up. Hey, I'm gonna say this. Remember when she was with Nodder and she cussed you out? But before she cussed you out, she said, Nodder's gonna make me say these things. I don't mean it. Blah, blah, blah. Remember that? So you excused her embarrassing you on the internet just because she sent you a heads up. You are messed up, dude.
actually messaged me to let me know that I could expect.
Oh.
Yeah, I told her I disagreed with her.
Aw.
She did message me. She, assured me that she doesn't hate gay people or anything like that. But that people interpreting it as her hating gay people, they're wrong.
Oh, she was already gaslighting you. I'm gonna say all this, Peetz, but you know me, Peetz. I don't hate the gays, Peetz. What an idiot. I would have been like, if you post that, we're done. If you post that, we're done. But you're a simp for Chantal.
Hate the sin, love the sinner seems to be sort of the stance she's trying to take, which not a great stance.
Wow, no rant. Wow.
Tolerating it and blah blah blah. Acceptance and.
Yeah, we don't need either one of them. Return to sender is correct. I totally agree with you, John.
Accepting the people, even if
Yeah, he can shut all the fucks up about the USA. Absolutely. And next time he rants about any subject or any business or any video game that does not support the LGBTQ community, because these people like to get on soapboxes. And this is why I don't follow people that do that. Because when it comes down to the bottom line, their job, their numbers, they'll shut their stupid mouth, right? So they don't take a stand. They don't take a stand.
He thinks that what they're doing is sinful and blah, blah. Like I said, I don't agree with her.
Aw.
I think it's the kind of attitude that I've never particularly liked.
But usually you rant. Remember when somebody didn't even know what per capita meant? And you screamed at them? And called them stupid and blah, 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 blah. But no, look at the stance his roommate took. That she does not support him. That means she's not supporting you, Peetz, except financially. Good job. Keeping your title as a bedroom dweller. Instead of a productive member of society. This is the people, the basement dwellers, the bedroom dwellers, the gamers, not all the gamers, but the ones that don't want to go to work have to create some soapbox and create controversy and fights and make you think that they stand for something when the truth is, Peetz, you don't even stand for whatever bullshit you're trying to make people believe that you are. Anyway, sorry, that's Willie's thing. Yeah, you're not even true to your convictions, period.
Yeah, at the time, she thought she wasn't a woman.
Oh, at the time when she pretended like she might be gay? We remember that. That was a mockery. Yeah.
I'm kidding. At the time, she thought she was.
Oh, and at the time you thought you were transitioning, but you've changed your mind. Why don't you just be truthful? Because it's already a slippery slope for people that want to transition and they want acceptance and they want allies and they want the community wrap their arms around them to give them the support they need to transition. And this is the stance you took on your own roommate, saying that she does not support you. Wow.
At the time she was.
Oh, the time she was gay, people.
I mean, I would much prefer that Chantal would correct the husband when he starts saying offensive shit.
Then why don't you start by holding her accountable? See, nobody in her life holds her accountable for her behavior. That's why she gets away with the shit she does. Too bad it's going to ruin your channel. But she's known for that. Yeah, Peetz holds everyone accountable but Chantal.
Yes,
Yeah, feed the monster. Go ahead.
I think it is.
Ooh, he has to think about this, doesn't he? Normally, he's just spitting this shit out. I think it is,
What I think it is.
I don't care what she says, Amanda. She can't say that she supports his transition but doesn't support the community as a whole. And that's good enough for him. Wow. Because he's a fake SJW, and I believe he's fake transitioning. I think Chantal came up with that arc. And
He's converting in a specific country that has, like, really shitty attitudes. And those shitty attitudes are sort of part of...
Word salad.
Sort of have become part of her faith.
Her faith? Peace. What rock have you been under? Her faith? She hasn't converted to anything. She's been atheist and what do they call that? Agnostic. She's been Catholic. Now she's Muslim. Peace. She's obviously got some sort of personality disorder that she takes on the identity of whoever the fuck she's hanging around with. Remember, she might be a lesbian because you were transitioning. Did you see how she likes to go back and forth, and she even uses you for content? Oh my God, Peetz, you are not smart at all. You're not social smart like you project that you are.
I think that, like I said, if she does keep up her faith when she does come back here, I'm hoping that she finds a progressive mosque that...
Wow. Let's say she did find a progressive mosque, Peetz. Her husband, Salah, hates people like you. Period.
will,
What? You're going to make it work, Peetz. Of course you are. Yeah, you're an SJD, right? Celebrity juicer? SJD, social justice dummy.
the more progressive interpretation of Islam. So she still treats me fine, Zoe. So like I said...
Of course she does. Because you two are codependent on each other. You can't live without each other. You're both sick. Nobody on this earth, or even let's just say whatever province you're in Canada, you could never find a roommate. She could never find a roommate because nobody would put up with either one of your bullshit. You are stuck with each other until the end of time. Period.
I disagree with her. It's sort of a disappointing stance for her to take.
Hey, it's Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan, I've told you to zip it many times. We're busy over here. Holidays are over. Get on with your life.
Hi, Sam. Sal and me, how are you guys going to continue to be roommates then?
Yes, I think so too, Reality Chica, and so do a million people now. That Peetz transitioning has been an act for clicks and views. Yep, it's starting to show, isn't it? Did y'all see Salah play basketball? You throw a ball with flair, bro. I can't even imagine.
We'll continue.
Yeah, she can't even go in a mosque piece because she can't bend over to wash her damn feet.
We're a little bit confused.
You're really confused? You've known her since you were what, 16? 17? And you're confused? Were you confused when you were engaged to her and she cheated on you? And then she kept you in her life because you're the old standby Peetz? You even when she was with BB, you went and made videos with her. Because BB didn't want to. You still stood by her side, no matter how much pain she's caused you. You're sick. She's your abuser, dude.
Yeah, sure thing, Prada. Okay, glitching, it's religious elitism, pretending to hate the sin but not the sinner, and it's not a sin, and there is no God anyway. I mean, that's sort of my attitude. And I mean, it's not the kind of conversation that I really want to have with her through text messages.
Oh, and we know there's not going to be there's not even going to be a live stream of you addressing it with her in a very hostile way like you do when anyone is against the LGBTQ community, right? Right? Where you scream and you yell and you bang on your desk with conviction. That ain't going to happen. We've seen how you react to her behavior.
It's sort of like it's not a conversation that goes well through text messages. Is that the way to name the Jews?
Yeah, if it wasn't fake, Peetz would be screaming the place down. Yeah, the transitioning, you mean? Exactly. Because that's the worst thing you can do to your best friend who's transitioning. Period. He ain't transitioning. And you let us all know by doing this, Peetz.
But, Olivia would... Yes? Comprek? She is not advocating for other people to live by her religion. Tell me, she has said many times that you won't be living with her on her return. I'm worried you're not prepared.
Yeah, how many times she said that she doesn't want to live with you anymore. She wants to go on with her life. She wants to be married. She's just going to use you. Let's say she did get married. Let's say her husband came to live with her. Then he got his papers and he leaves her. Who's the first one she's going to call to hugbox her and live with her and carry on and cry and tantrum? And who's going to do it, Peetz? You could have your life in a full swing of upward and you still will bring yourself back down to her. That's sick.
Yeah, whatever, we'll see. She has said she is still supportive of me and my transition. She has told me that she's still supportive of me.
So she told you that in private, but she told the whole world that she doesn't support it. So you must know she's all about getting controversial shit, and you excuse every single one of them. You're screwed.
I don't expect that to change.
You're screwed, Peetz. You're screwed. You had a big support system come in, willing to help you afford that luxury villa all by yourself. People were willing to help you. You just ruined it. You ruined it. You ruined it for yourself.
I am codependent.
Yes, you are codependent.
Yeah, no, Tombra.
You are.
Well, yeah, but I wouldn't want to live here without her.
Oh, you wouldn't want to live there without her. She giving you blowies? Because we heard she does. I mean, she left it in a voicemail to Nader. Is that what's up? You guys still doing the, behind the scenes? I think so.
The rent's more than I can afford on my own, and it's a much bigger place than I need.
Then you get a roommate. Problem solved.
So I'm not going to stay here without her.
Well, she's going to kick you out eventually, Peetz. She only keeps you there because she needs you right now. But the minute she don't, she'll boot you and won't even think twice about it.
And my pride video's still up.
Oh, yeah, did you guys know? Because he said my pride video's still up. Chantal got rid of all the Pride videos off her channel. 64,000 views of just the Pride videos. She took them down, Peetz. She's not proud of you anymore. She removed it. And she's also deleted, I don't even know how many 100,000 views of her rages and rants.
Like I said, I wouldn't want to live, I don't need a place like this on my own.
Wow.
Looking for some other place? Nah. She did not make me quit my job, asshole.
Yes, she did. Well, then she lied.
I chose to quit my job because
Well, she told you to quit your job because you were depressed. She told you to quit it. So, yeah, the fact that you did quit it without the bird in her ear probably wouldn't have happened. But the fact that she was the bird in your ear and promised you she would take care of you, you quit it. But you go ahead and you just make it whatever you want.
I could not handle that job anymore. She did not make me quit my job. I missed him a bit. Of course I missed him a bit. I miss my girl.
Nice shirt. Nice shirt.
For the record, Chantal did tell me that she's taking a few days off from the internet.
A week to be exact.
Told me that she's taking like a week off.
Suspended. Suspended. Ha 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 ha. Keep it up, Chantal. Keep up your crazy behavior of hatred and wrath and anger, and it won't be long before you are no longer on the tubes.
From the internet. So.
Of course, sultry. When you take a week off YouTube and you're not even doing community posts like, you know, you guys, I'm really going through it right now. I'm going to take a little break. You can't even put up a community post because let me tell you what, when YouTube strikes you and you get a week vacation suspended, they tell you you cannot even post on your community page. If you do, and they find out, your channel's gone. So there's that. There is that.
For sure.
Proof.
Oh, I'm sure it won't last for
Proof is in the pudding.
a week. It's not going to last for a week now.
Well, the reason she's not lasting for a week right now is because she's under a sock account, going under FFG's lives, going under Troll Detective's lives on a sock account so she can pick fights with people.
Not like
Yes, I don't think Peetz is transitioning. I don't even know if he's actually a cross-dresser. Because cross-dressers that actually come out as transitioning immediately go into the women's clothing because that's what they feel most comfortable in, and they don't come out of women's clothing. They're excited about new outfits. As soon as Bruce Jenner went from cross-dressing, which his wife knew about, to full transition, Caitlyn Jenner never stopped dressing as a female and went through the whole process. So, Peetz doesn't even shave his fucking face. He definitely does not feel like a woman.
Not come online to listen to shits. Oh, she just. Hey, Janine, thank you very much, Janine.
In my opinion.
I mean, seems very likely that he is anti-queer, which, not a fan.
Wow, so what if he comes to live at the villa? You're out, Peetz. You think she'll even give a shit? Nope.
Do the things a lot of Arab men are, yep. Which, yep, not a fan of that shit.
Well, why don't you rant and pound that desk?
We had a vote? No! This is not a democracy.
Seems like one. Chantal seems to be in control of you. So it does seem like a democracy. Kind of like Canada. Because the United States is not a democracy. Well, it's not supposed to be. We're a republic. We're a Republican state. That means we have free will, free choice, and free to do whatever we want. But I don't know about that.
I'm an authoritarian.
Ha! You are so far from authoritarian. In your little mind you are. In your little cartoon world you are. But you got an opportunity right now to be an authoritarian. You are not even close. You're closer to simp.
Exactly, Jen. I'm a dictator.
No, you're not. You're a pussy.
Emphasis on the dick. Tyrant. I'm a tyrant. Emphasis on the rant.
No, you're fake. You're fake. Yeah, you're an Ontarian.
That last cut my ringtone.
All right.
Wow. Can you even believe that? This is what I'm talking about. When you see shit like this on YouTube and people show you who they are, believe them the first time. He just tanked everything he screams and yells about. No more. The minute he starts ranting, everybody's going to be leaving his channel. Because nobody wants to hear it. It's all BS. And it's always aimed at the United States. He wishes he lived in Mass Effect. His transition is just plain female characters. Thank you. Anime, right? He's anime. Writing stories about them being huge lesbians. Yeah, he's a weirdo is what he is. Why does he eat off his belly? Because he's like Chantal. They're so much alike. It's sick. Ah. Yeah, making it sound like he's a dominant male. Right? He's not even a dominant female. I might be. No, I'm very passionate. When you tell me one thing and I'm like, well, you know, he's got social things that he's very passionate about. And then this one comes up right in his own house and he backs the fuck down. Didn't even have an anger look in his face. Da-dum. Yeah, he's dominant at nothing but his little pony collection. Simp for the blimp. There it is. Truth be told. Out of his own mouth. Wow. Love that for you, Peetz. Nobody even has to accuse people of anything. They just got to show the content that shows you. And you can make up your own mind, right? Now, I may have pushed my mind on you, but I've heard that man rant about every damn thing in the United States that's none of his frickin' business as he sits in his room, doesn't even contribute to the taxes in his own country, and he's going to sit here and run his mouth about ours? When he's got enough stuff going down there in Canada and he don't touch on any of it, that's amazing. I worry about him. I think he can't stand up to Foodie Beauty. Well, then he's not an authoritarian and he's definitely not a dictator, is he? Defund Peetz. Hashtag defund Peetz. Yeah, I think that's already happening. I think it's already happening. He's done screwed himself, so just saying. Speaking of just saying, let's go over and work on the, I want to show you this. Should I show that to you after? Yeah, let's watch the sequel to our Obsession. We'll finish up the Obsession arc, and then we will, this is on Knock Knock, It's Drama. Whoops. Knock Knock, It's Drama channel. And Tarella's laughing almost a Mr. Freeway exit. Sorry. I am good for headsets. I do have a microphone I could use, but when I watch people use microphones, they'll be talking and it's like either perfect level, and then they go to play a clip and it's really low. So you try to adjust your headset and then all of a sudden they do a response and it's really loud. That shit makes me nuts. I will tune out immediately. Watch the playbacks of your content. Put in a pair of headsets, watch your own content, and tell me if you have to have your volume all the way up to hear what's going on. If you do, you need to fix that. Because most people that listen to these type of live chats like me, live streams, we're listening to interrogations, we're listening to a podcast, or we're listening to reaction channels. And if I'm out in public and I can't even hear what you're saying, I'm out. So make sure you fix that, people, which is why I don't have my microphone hooked up, because I know I can listen to mine on the playback and I can have my volume at medium. If I want to turn it up because I'm in a crowd, right, or distracted by sounds, I know my volume is pretty much right on with the video. So please be loud and clear so people have the choice to turn down their volume, but don't be so low that we can't even hear you all the way turned up. I mean, work on the audio, on the playbacks with a headset. Please do, because that's pretty much how we all listen to you. Oh, do I get frustrated with that? It's so low. So low. Okay, so we are going to finish up with the sequel, Obsession. Okay? Now, let me get this queued up, please. Do you have an Amazon wish list? Nope. Listen, anything I want on Amazon, I go buy it. So no. When I do Amazon wish list, it's generally for a foster baby, stuff like that. And it's usually just at Christmas or birthday for the foster baby. Because right now we've taken on a foster baby for 2 years now. And when his birthday comes around and Christmas comes around, we make his day special. I don't need anyone to make my day special. If you want to buy from my store, thank you. If you want to be a member on my channel, thank you. You give super chats, cash apps, thank you. All cash apps go towards Max the Van. Like, I tell you what's up. But no, I don't even play like that. So let me get this queued up to where I want it. Because there's music. And I got to worry about the copyright, not ruin a whole live stream with a copyright music. Okay, I got to get through the music. Because all this is the song Vendetta. Which is a really good song, by the way. It's creepy as hell. But it's great. The Vendetta song. Thank you, Impress Beaded. Yeah, if I'm going to make money, it's going to be through businesses. You know, I have a business. I only open it when I feel like it because I'm not going to be peddling my products all year round because I like to do other things in life. But I do get emails. I have sold, I don't even know, probably over 600 jars of face cream. And people love it, and they can't live without it, and they start emailing me, you know, and I like to create one big batch. Everybody buys what they want. In the refrigerator, it lasts a year. I'm telling you, each jar lasts like 3 months. It's really crazy how awesome it is because there's no chemicals in it. So, yeah, people rely on it, and I'm not going to let them down. I've told them, even if I close my store, I will always make your face cream. Always. I didn't get you hooked on it to take it away from you. So no, I don't just sit here and peddle my shit all day long, right? I don't. But I am going to start making some customized items that I am going to be selling elsewhere. And I may put them in my store for you to look at. But I am venturing out beyond subscribers on YouTube. Because that's how I think. And I don't rely on YouTube. They're separate. But people on YouTube made me make face cream. They made me make soap and sell it to them. Everybody knows that's been here. I didn't want to. Like, I don't want to. I just didn't want to. Because I was making soap anyway. They're like, please open an Etsy store. We want your soap. So I did. That's how it came about. So many people need a leave-in that. Don't use it. Dry hair sucks. Right, the leave-in's great. It's got jojoba and it's just incredible. Especially for colored and bleached and dry hair. Yeah, incredible. Can someone check on this on Chantal's site? Oh, you guys are looking at something. Okay. Everybody loves the leave-in. Yeah, you do have to cut people out of your life that change. See, Peetz and Chantal have been together since they were teenagers. In fact, I think he lost his you-know-what to her, right? And she's kept that as a stranglehold on him. And he's bailed her out of financial troubles. She has put him in debt. And so she kind of owes him. letting him live there for free. But sometimes you have to get rid of the old friend, especially if they just came forward and said they don't support your community, unless it was all a lie. He doesn't look like he's transitioning. I've been saying this for a year. He looks completely content wearing a beard and guy's clothing. I'm just saying, most people that are going to transition, they're going to have a story. They come out, and then the transition begins. And don't blame it on, you can't get hormone treatment yet. Listen, you're already growing the breasts from sitting at your desk and eating. You could start with the dressing, the femininity. Yeah, everybody thinks you're lying, Peetz. So both of you can go to hell. How about that? Anyway, let's go on with the obsession. Honest to God. Okay, Willie. He lets the screams out. You really do feel it, though. You know, the screams coming out. And then you go, I feel so calm. The freaking beard. Right? And he doesn't like makeup and this. What do you like about females? Anime? At least be specific. Females love lipstick. They love a little eyebrow work, right? They love women's clothing. Damn, you guys, you two need to just stop. Anyway, let's go into the obsession. It is weird. This is Knock Knock, It's Karma. Great channel. Did an entire 7 Deadly Sins on this one. Call her what you want. Bitch. Creator, stalker, chins. I don't care what you call her. I'm just saying, the obsession is real. The obsession is real. Here we go. Here we fucking go.
I got a phone call I was in bed, but it was like 6:30 in the morning. He must have woken up. And then he must have seen my message later when he was at work, like, hey, I had a good night. I went home because I missed my cats and yada yada. He just put a thumbs up. So,
in other words, you chose to leave without waking him up to go see your kitty cats, but we know for a fact it was so you could go through every drive-through on the way home and fulfill your eating addiction, because you'd already fulfilled your lust addiction. So you got up, snuck away, so you could go through all the drive-throughs. Right? We know that because we saw it. So he gave you a thumbs up, like, whatever, and that pissed you off.
So I wrote back, I'm like, that's all you're going to say after spending a whole night together?
Well, you're the one that snuck out. Must have made him feel like he was a escort. So you don't think about what anybody else feels, just you.
Excuse me. All right, let's just do this.
Yes, this was about Nader. All this about Nader now.
And stop talking about these idiots. That's a baby. That's pretty good. I guess it's gonna be.
See, now we remember all the bruises, but she said they weren't abuse. Those were from rough sex. That's what she said.
No, I'm sure it'll even slow down even more than that. So I'm gonna have to start eating extra healthy, walking a lot more. We're gonna get some shit.
Which is why you left also. He was trying to get you healthy. He even talks about it. How he was trying to get you healthy and help you. That's why you left. So you could hit the drive-thrus. You didn't want no healthy maybe spinach and egg, spinach and whites, omelet. No, you wanted fast food.
We're gonna get some workout gear, and you know what? We're gonna say fuck Nicholas and his games and screw everybody. We're just gonna,
She was like, no way. Yeah, exactly.
Glad you got laid though. I did have a really good time. I don't think I'm gonna see Nick, Abby. I don't even think about it because
she's with Nader at this point.
I don't think he'll message me. Like, what's his fucking? He's got problems. Like,
well, look at it now. He cooks for Dee Dee, which I think is pretty noble when a man wants to cook for you. I think that's amazing. Whether you think his food's good or not. Dee Dee's lost 50 pounds from Nader's cooking. So it would have worked.
Like, don't message me back. Tell me you don't like me. Don't.
No, Nico blocked you on every single. Trust me, she was blowing up his messages. He blocked her on everything.
What's your problem? I don't do that to people. Ugh. I'm so turned off. Like, I'm finally turned the fuck off. Like,
This is all for Natter, by the way.
I'm honestly gonna message him and be like,
No, Natter is not a saint now, Sapphire. I don't know who you're gearing for, but she's making him look better than her, which pisses me off. And she's destroyed Peetz. So go back over to her cheerleading camp. We don't take sides. What she's doing from Kuwait is making Nader and Didi look better than her. And that's a fact.
your loss. Like, your loss, whatever. Have a good life. And don't message me. Seriously.
She definitely acted like a nut bar with Nico. She only met him for 15 minutes and became obsessed. Sapphire probably is Chantal. She definitely thinks she's a gem.
Quit the edibles, yeah. I would have given him so much affection, and I'm fun to hang out with. That's what he's missing. I'm fucking...
That was aggressive to you? You obviously don't know me.
fun to hang out with.
That was called passionate.
Obviously, or you guys wouldn't be here, right? So...
Well, what you're seeing with the obsession is the lies. And how she's able to discredit and slander people and make people believe her. So you got to ask questions. Did she take a crime that Nader is guilty of serving time for and use it to her advantage as an abuser? You don't know. See, we can't just let somebody slander someone on the internet with absolutely no proof but the words out of their mouth, and then they backtrack 100 times. You'll see in the end. She's definitely capable of it. Didi would have never met Nader if she had shut up about him. True that. Didi seems pretty fucking happy too, don't she?
I didn't get ready for Nick. I just got ready for myself. Like, I don't expect him that he's going to. I'm in my nightgown. I plan on staying that way.
In full makeup? Yeah. No, you're not. He told you, well, he gave you a thumbs up, so you don't really know where you stand with him at this point. So you're just ready. Car's full of gas, right? Your Funko Baby shoes are by the door, ready to slip into and run.
I don't think he'll message me. He would have already. I have not heard from the Egypt. Well, he gave me a thumbs up. That after all that, he's.
You also left his bed without even waking him up. You made him feel like a gigolo. So, but it only matters how you feel about a thumbs up, not the fact that you just snuck out of the bed and left. See how this gets played?
Probably pissed off that I left. He was so mad.
That doesn't even make sense. He was probably pissed off I left. He was so mad. Where did he say he was mad?
He probably thinks that I'm not serious. Like, no, I'm not serious.
But that proves to be a lie with all the shit you've done since.
Hi, Jinx.
Definitely. Pride comes before destruction.
I don't like saying that because it jinxes, but no, I would.
I know this part right here was in yesterday's, but we're going to go on from here.
I'm going to order workout clothes and shoes.
Now she's trying to get his attention. She's trying to get his attention by acting like, oh yeah, we're going to do this thing together. Because what she did to fulfill probably an eating disorder by leaving and just running the gauntlet through the drive-thrus. Now that she's satisfied, she realizes what she did may have been shitty, But you don't understand. Her addiction takes over and she gets in the car and she's gone. And we've seen this in Kuwait. She was eating healthy, and next thing you know, it's been fast food after fast food after fast food. So we know eventually she gets her way. So right now she's just trying to be like, oh, that's not why I left. I just missed my cats, and I just wanted you to sleep, and we're gonna work out together. You know what I mean?
The dress I bought, the white dress, oh my God, it's Nico. Hold on a minute.
She got awful excited when Nico was texting her. Anyway, let's go on to beyond this because we already seen it. I gotta see where it is. Boyfriend means love, and you've weaponized the word to control them. She's done that with every relationship, by the way. You make them stay faithful to you while you mess with another guy, any guy you want.
Like, I don't want it to be like, we didn't do coke. He's like, I never do that. I feel so comfortable. I feel so comfortable with him. And like, he doesn't mind my body. He's like, he knows too. He's like, you're self-conscious of your body, aren't you? Because when I asked,
And I'm telling you right now, the reason she's obsessed with Nader, because there was one other person in her life that didn't have a problem with her body. And that was the French guy. It was disgusting because I think he was a CP, the French guy, because she was only 16 and he was 40. And she seduced him. And she said he didn't care about her body because she was, she's always been heavy. She was always self-conscious about her body. And Nader's the only one that he told her he was fine with her body, and he cared about her, and that meant a lot to her. In fact, I think he was her real true love in her mind since her obsession with the French guy. And I mean that. I really mean that. Yeah, this is no filters on her.
for pictures, I was like nude pictures, and I'm just like, well, yeah, I am. I am. Hi, Dax. Hi, everybody. No, Nick never messaged me. He doesn't have a girlfriend. This woman is crazy. It's not his girlfriend. Oh, God. Anyway, so I don't even know why I get on here and talk about this stuff. People just...
If people don't agree with her, she gets mad. We've seen this part. I got to get to where... Oh, here we go. We've seen this part. It was kind of like the end. It was kind of the end of the last one to go into this one. She's pulled the same thing on all of them. I don't think she was ever truly in love with Peetz. She thought she was in love with BB, but she was definitely in love with Nader. He opened Frank opened Pandora's box, where you could go on Tinder and have these lustful encounters and become obsessed. She likes that feeling. She's reliving when she was 16 and would lust. There are so many stories out there that are disgusting and they're under wrath. When she was, her best friend passed out drunk and she was attracted to her best friend's boyfriend. She went out on the couch where he was at, and basically if you ask me, he SA to her. But she said she loved it. It was weird. Same thing with the guy that had the pregnant girlfriend. He was 20-some years old, and he was definitely, I think, a CP, because she was only 16 or 15, or even 14. I don't even remember. 15, I think. And, he would tell her to come over all the time. And he put on, Pawn on the TV. So I think she's been wrapped up with a few SAers. She would definitely know the difference. But she enjoyed it. She became obsessed with them. She tells you that. You can watch it on Knock Knock. It's Karma. She tells the stories. And under wrath. And it's a very disturbing one when you look into the mind of what she considers acceptable and not acceptable in life. So there's that.
My cokehead boyfriend. It's 3:45. And I'm gonna have a good night. So that's it, that's all. All right.
She said she's going to go see her cokehead boyfriend and have a good night. Yeah, I have a hard time thinking she could be a victim of anything because of her alpha female personality and the way she controls men. I have a hard time believing she could become submissive for anything, in my opinion.
Okay, I'm not okay with certain things, basically. Let me just say that. I'm not okay
I'm not okay. I love that.
with feeling undervalued when I...
Yeah, or ignored. We know that's a big one. Undervalued and ignored. She looks to for people to make her feel valuable. YouTube, the audience, the paying members, the super chatters, the haters. She looks to everyone to give her value. She can't give it to herself, that's for sure.
fucking put my neck, my heart, my soul out for somebody.
You mean you bought him Nader all kinds of things, and he still would not let you overpower him. Pretty much what I got out of it.
Like, dude, like, we're not in a relationship? Okay. Edit your own videos then. We're not in a relationship then? Okay. Pay, like, support yourself then. We're not in a relationship? Okay, cry in your own arms then. Not like... This is just BS. And, like, reading...
She could not be a friend to Nader. He had to be her boyfriend, or it was all or nothing with her.
Through his comments, it's like people are actually, like, thinking I'm lying about everything.
That's funny you would say that. Why do people think you're actually lying about things? Is it because you flip-flop? You can't remember your lies, so you got to double down with another lie, or say things like, well, I changed my mind, or you guys don't understand. Like, you would say that stuff after you slander somebody and drag them for filth. Then when you want everybody to like them again because you're in a happy mood and they're not on board, then everybody said you're a liar.
That I've said on here when I have not lied about a single...
Oh, yeah, she definitely seduced the 40-year-old French man because he was outside. They were at an outside party. He was out there friends with somebody, and she was a teenager at her friend's house. So I'm going to assume the parents were having a party, right? And she looked at this guy. He was 40. She said late 30s or 40s. He had blue eyes, he was French, and he stared at her, and she became like, oh my God. So what did she do? When he went home, she pretended like she was going home, but she went upstairs to his place and knocked on his door. And he said, you are dangerous, you are naughty. And she went in there, and then the rest was history. Then she would walk over there and sneak into his place and hide just so she could watch what he does. Okay, that's not weird. Holy moly, holy moly, 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 moly.
Thing that I've told you guys that has happened between us.
Now this gets really weird. I want you to tune in to what she says. Oh my God. If I have to close caption this shit, I will. Oh my God. Lean in, everybody. This gave me the creeps. Now this is at Nader's place. You can see all her stuff. She's got her clothes hanging on this side. She's got her bags from shopping. She bought new sheets. There's the CPAP hose. This, watch. So she just took a shower, supposedly. We know she only took 3-minute showers. That's so weird. But anyway, she's sitting on Nader's bed. And Nader is in the background, and she's going to wait for him to leave whatever room he was in. Yeah, she definitely lied about taking a shower. Your hair is wet, ma'am.
You should stop sign. You have a baggy shirt. Not up here. I turned the heat off, dude.
She turned the heat off in his place.
Yeah. When you did the funny about the teeth brushing, I was in a fucking bitchy mood that day. I was like, come on, you know I brush my teeth, fuck. Sometimes I'm a real bitch.
We know. We know.
No, they don't share the laundry room. It's just ours. It's just ours. It's just ours. Or his. Sorry. It's just his.
Now, we know the washer and dryer was in the basement. There's only one set of washer and dryers, right? So we know the Rat documentary guy, the roommate, we know he used the washer and dryer too. So why would you even lie about it? And say, no, we don't share washer and dryer. It's just his. It's just weird. The little things are so weird. She never inhaled her marijuana either.
I'm not even mad at people for not liking us together. I mean,
Yeah, I'm not even mad at people for not liking us together.
Understand that. I'm not freaking mad.
Because you like to create controversy. That's it. It's what it's always been about. Your whole life, your family, you're still doing it with everybody. Salah, Nader. I mean, Salah can't even feel like he's the one because you can't shut up about Nader because you've manipulated him into believing you have to do this. Oh, I'm sorry. If my husband talked about his ex, I'd have been a ghost. I'd have been like, peace out, dude. Go work your shit out. Go get some mental help. He couldn't have convinced me that he has to talk about his ex all the time. People do that to pit people up against each other, make them feel jealous. That is a tactic. She's been doing it in Kuwait. And Salah just wants his frickin' papers.
You know, like I'm not gonna come on here and give you a reason not to like somebody and then get mad when you don't like them.
That's true. She made everybody hate Nader, and she don't care if you get mad when whether you like him or not. She don't care. She was mad that day, and y'all need to get over it.
That's not my point. It's just that, and it's not even about me lying about things that happen or anything. It's about...
But you did lie, ma'am. You admitted it. I have played that over and over.
Despite everything that happened, moving past it.
She moves past it because she won. By threatening to put him in jail with fake SA charges from a night of being coked out and having, I don't know, rough sex. We'll say that. She used that as leverage, which is really sad.
Has my choice to do that.
It was her choice to do that, she said.
I put less effort into my content. Did I ever put effort into my content? I feel like I've always just been trying to put out good content. Always trying to put out good content. I don't think I can. I'm not a good I'm not a crafty artistic person. Well, that's not true. I can be.
Now listen to what's coming up. Yeah, Jason, the back door, right. The back door one. And she even admitted to the police that it was really just rough on drugs.
And I guess, what good is the sword if you never learn how to wield one, right?
What good is the sword if you never learn how to wield one? That's a very important statement.
Oh,
Listen to this question.
whatever. You guys. I don't know the whole picture.
You don't know the whole picture, guys.
Yes. You're the worry that you're hoping to set him up financially and that one day he will give you the boot.
Somebody said, are you worried that you will set him up financially and one day he will give you the boot? That's a very important question. And most women would say, that would break my heart. I'm taking a chance, but that would break my heart. Not what she says. Pay attention to what her answer is to the question. Aren't you worried that you will set him up financially and one day he will give you the boot? Now listen.
And give everything you deserve to someone else.
And give everything you deserve to someone else? Now look at her face. She's thinking of this question.
I think about that every day. Actually.
I think about that every day, actually. Wait. I have the creeps right now. She's waiting for Nader to leave the next room so the coast will be clear to answer that. Oh, it was Flop that asked that question? Flop era? Yeah, this is when she shows what a demon she is.
Okay.
Now she's going to answer it.
Now. If that happens, I have a plan. I'm not as stupid as you think.
I'm not as stupid as you think. I have a plan. Holy fuck. Oh, let's see that again.
Now.
Yes, and she carried out the plan.
If that happens, I have a plan. I'm not as stupid as you think. Trust.
She definitely would have a similar plan for Salah if she gets him over here, but she's not. I guarantee you, she's going to be probably told by Kuwaiti government when she goes to fly out that she's not welcome back. And I have heard so many people have written letters to the ministry, whatever you call it, in Kuwait. And supposedly people, including Allah, his friend, has reached out to the Canadian embassy in Kuwait. And Salah's name's on the Canadian immigration list now. Oh my God. How do you go somewhere and destroy so many people's lives in a country you have never visited in your life? That is a walking Godzilla. I have no idea for what. I know you're not being mean, but I don't know how she can look at herself unwashed and think that somebody should just accept her. I don't get it either. I don't understand. It is just some sort of delusion.
I'm not gonna tell you my plan. What would I
What is it? The Ministry of Justice? Is that what they call it there? People have written letters. It's unbelievable. It is crazy, and I still think right now she's on a 1 week. After the last rant was reported about Allah's wife and stuff, and the things she said about that woman who had nothing to do with anything, except for be kind to her, and I don't know. I mean, I think she's on a suspension right now for a week off YouTube. What the fuck would drop their pants for that? I don't know. It's her character that makes her so ugly.
tell you my plan, Patsy? You're a freaking random troll, VIB troll on my channel, and I don't know you. Can I tell you my plan?
You think I'm gonna tell you my plan? You're a VIB troll. I don't know you.
You think you think, having considered, I have so much to lose, that I would just sit back and let somebody take advantage of me like that? That I went,
Whoa.
consequences?
Oh my God. She's sitting on his bed and saying this. She has already developed the consequences if she can't keep Nader. Isn't that something? Of course, I already knew it. I knew when she waited until Dee Dee entered the picture and she found out that Nader was going to go file a restraining order on here, that she beat him to the police station. I knew that this was a sick, sick game. She took someone's past and used it against them, right? Because everybody could believe it. Everybody could believe it because of his past, which means she used something that he cried about in her arms. What did I tell you about an NPD? Don't you ever tell them your weakness. You know why? Because someday it's in their pocket, it's in their brain, it's in their little file box in their brain, and they know they'll use it against you when they need it. They take your worst fear and they make it a reality if they don't get what they want out of you. Just saying. That is a typical move.
Really? I don't think so. When the camera's off, I genuinely feel cared about and loved by him, despite our fucked up past. It's been a fucked up relationship.
And she wanted the public relationship. She wanted to prove to everyone somebody could love her, cook for her, be on camera with her. And she's been trying to prove in her mind that she can get somebody and prove to everyone that she's lovable. Holy shit.
And I think that's why we are so beautiful. Of there being feelings in love there. Despite.
This is the most evil I've ever seen her.
The camera's on so loud.
I call it the Gene Simmons hair. From Gene Simmons from Kiss. That's what it looks like to me. And that's her real hair. But the way it frames her face, a bob is not her friend, that's for sure. It looked like Gene Simmons. Yeah, waiting for Chucky to come out of that cupboard, right? The Chucky doll. Lord Farquaad hair. Ah, that's a good one. Oh my God.
He's not with me. That's what he tells you guys. That's what he tells you guys.
So Nader kept telling the internet, I'm not her boyfriend. We're not boyfriend and girlfriend. What you're gonna find out is some things. Nader's putting everything out there, whether you believe him or not, I don't care. I'm just saying things kind of line up, so you got to make up your own decision. I just put it out here. We're gonna cover that after this video's over. I'm gonna show you some stuff he's put out recently, and how he said that you can't be her friend, you can't be just her lover, you can't be just a close friend, you can't, he said, a partner, a business partner, you can't be any of these things with her. Because he talks about how he had to go stay at his ex-girlfriend's house because he couldn't even go home. He couldn't even go home. He was literally afraid to be in his own apartment alone. Holy shit. He lost a lot of weight. He was so stressed out, and right now he's actually filing a restraining order today. So when she gets home, she can't get in an Uber and show up at their condo. He's dead serious. They are both freaked out. For real. They're really freaked out.
No. And you know what? He's never called me sweetie. That's another fucking thing. Like, fuck you. You never, ever, 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 ever. You want me to list all the fucking things?
Is that why Salah is calling you sweetie? And cutie pie? Because you told him Nader never called you sweetie, but when one of his subscribers would call on the instant message, he'd be like, hi, sweetie. That's what friends call each other. Sweetie. I mean, for real. I've called people that. Why were you so obsessed with that? That is weird.
I do for you, and you don't even call me sweetie. You call some random fucking person who calls you on Messenger. Like, I don't know, what's your fucking problem? You call me stupid. You're the stupid one. All you have to do is be nice.
He couldn't be nice to you because you constantly, where are you at? Where are you going? Why aren't you answering your phone? Blowing up his phone. You were like Glenn Close, Bunny Boiler stalker. You stalked every man you ever met, even if it was 10 minutes in your car. Like, this is some creepy shit, Chantal. This is not normal behavior, Chantal. Read the room. The entire internet is like, what is she doing?
Like, I don't know what your problem is.
No, he's taking it back, Grumbleberry. He was kidding. He was poking her. Now he's freaking out because she's still contacting him.
Oh my God. Really? Because I came here to comfort my friend who was really down? You're not gonna fucking flip my bean? Like, is that some kind of punishment? Like,
you could tell she was losing weight. You see that? You can tell she was losing weight. This was before the filters.
holding sex is like a way for him to like punish me for, like, do you guys hear how he's upset?
Do you think maybe it's not a way for him to punish you, but he's not turned on anymore? Because that's very typical in females too. If somebody starts acting crazy in your life and you're second guessing them, you're not just going to climb back into bed with them. You're going to be like, I don't know about this one. But no, it wasn't a game of punishment. It was changing my mind about you. Maybe I'm happier with somebody else. You weren't married. You weren't in a relationship. He kept telling the internet, I'm single. I'm not in a relationship.
Like, crazy about Peetz. Like, this is not normal. Like, Peetz called you a fucker or whatever because of me.
Yeah, because of her. And Natter's realizing that now. He's realizing that she had Peetz do that. She wanted to create that fight, you know, like she's doing with Salah and Natter right now. When Salah gets there, it's over, Natter. She's doing that right now too.
Okay, like, if you had a friend of 20 years who you went to and like cried about a relationship, your friend would probably hate your girlfriend too. And then you expect me to just drop him like a sack of shit when he's done more for me than you probably ever will? I mean, they didn't know, like, what? Huh? Like, just little things like that, or like, and who the fuck was he talking to at the beginning of the stream? Like, really? Like, if you guys actually believe, he always likes to say, it's right in front of you, the truth. You guys see it with your own eyes. So, do you honestly think I would be there all the time?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Sitting there in bed in my pajamas, even on his live stream,
Yes.
if I wasn't with him?
Yes, I do believe you would, because you're addicted to him.
Really?
I'm starting to understand why it's so important they have their own place, and why it's so important she just get in the house. She said that about every person. If I could just get in their house. And then she leaves her things there. That means get in the house. That, remember CPAP rescues, and she would come by and bring wine and dope and cigarettes when Dee Dee was there, just so she could get inside. Then when they moved to Montreal, she drove to Montreal 2-3 times a week. She brought alcohol, cigarettes, so she could get inside Dee Dee's house.
I know the only reason you won't claim me better is because of your ego. Because behind the scenes, yeah, it's a different story, and you know it. And I talk bad about Peetz.
Well, Natter saved over 200 voicemails that she sent to him. He has them. He's been releasing one a day. This was right before Cuba, when there was a restraining order where he could not be anywhere near her because she filed that police report. But she kept contacting him. She wouldn't stop. She wouldn't stop. He did not respond. She still kept doing it over and over and over. And he's playing one every day. But he said that he just feels like the way she's acting right now, that when she flies into Montreal, that she's going to show up in an Uber. He goes, I would have been kind, but what's going on right now with the way she was acting on the internet, Dee Dee called it basic instinct vibes.
What? So
like, it's not funny anymore.
Video evidence of me talking bad about Peetz? So for you to think that, that's ridiculous. I'm here for Peetz anytime. That's not going to change. That's not going to change because I'm with Natter. That's not going to change for anything. To do things that you really want me to do. But I want to sleep there tonight. I want to be with him tonight. I love him.
This is when Peetz was having very scary mental thoughts. He was severely depressed. And she wanted to go be with Natter. And people were like, why wouldn't you stay with Peetz and be there for him? And this was her response to the people in her chat.
I want to be there tonight. But I want to sleep there tonight. I want to be with him tonight. I love him. I want to be there tonight. And we have a very different relationship offline. You guys are like, you're not getting the picture. Like,
Well, he's not filing charges on her, Canby. He's just going to get a restraining order. So if she does show up at their house, which they're afraid for, because she's shown up before and looked through their windows and shit. So they just want a restraining order in place so that if they do call the police, she will be arrested. That's it, for trespassing. He's not filing any criminal charges, just a restraining order. So when she gets off that plane, why did she fly out of Montreal, which is 10 minutes from Nader and Didi's house and an hour and a half from her own home, instead of flying out of Ottawa? Because Monty showed she could have flown out of Ottawa. She chose to take a bus all the way to Montreal and fly out of Montreal. So when she comes home, they're a little worried with the shit she's been saying on the internet. And how she's doubling down on you wait till I get home kind of shit. So it's smart to go get a restraining order. So if you do call the police, she can be arrested for trespassing. I would do it in a minute if someone was on the internet saying that shit. Of course, I would go way farther than that. I'd do FBI shit. But didn't she contact Nader before leaving Kuwait? Yes, New Year's Eve. And Nader ignored her, and it looks like Salah went out with his friends, and that's when the crazy started. It was nonstop stuff, and she didn't care that she was in Kuwait and the things she was saying, and she doubled down, and they were like, oh my God. She was, I don't know if she was there before she went to Kuwait. She was trying to get Nader to stop her, and she contacted him a week before she left for Kuwait. I don't know if she actually showed up there or if she just reached out to him. But he's been ignoring her. He's just showing you all the attempts.
No, I don't want to spend one night away from Nader. Why? Why? He's still going to be depressed when I leave. He's still going to be depressed when I leave the next morning.
But remember all the times you came home crying? And Peetz had to make you feel better? I gotta talk to Peetz. You trauma dumped on him all the time. And then emotionally, he's literally in the darkest space he could ever be in mentally. And wow. Wow. Rumor has it Salah is back on Tinder. Do you blame him?
Why would I? What? So why? Why? He's still going to be depressed when I leave.
That was cold.
He's still going to be depressed when I leave the next morning. Why would I? What? So what?
Because dark time, nighttime has a different effect on people who are depressed than maybe daytime. And maybe he just really needed you. What would have been so bad to play a game with him, sit with him, make him laugh? Would that have been so hard than getting dicked down by Nader, your abuser? Would have been that hard? Apparently.
Why? My stuff is there to sleep there. I want to sleep with Nader. We're making things work, and that's it. He doesn't probably want me to say these things, but, well, it is what it is. He's isolated in that apartment. And?
Someone said he's isolated in that apartment. And? Oh my God.
And what do you want me to do, Abby? I'm going to spend the night with my boyfriend. I don't know what you don't get about that. I don't know what you don't get about that. Liliana, it's a very, very different story. That's all I gotta say. Very different story offline. Prostitute Nader, it's not your boyfriend.
And this is when people didn't even know she was seeing him again, by the way.
Delusional.
They were calling her delusional and shit now.
Everything. So.
You don't care what you think. You only buy into how she's feeling in the moment. You validate it. And then the next day, she'll flip it on you. This is how they take your energy. This is how they leave you like Peetz. Nothing but a pile of mashed potatoes. Because they make you believe you're crazy. And then they say, I don't care what you think. I do what I want. But then when they're crying, they need you to all come in so that she can get your energy and trauma dump on you. It's a whole psychological thing. Why do you think they have movies called psychological thrillers? Because people can play with other people's psyche like that. And they know which ones they can do it to. She knows every single beezer in her chat, like Missy Moo, who's looking to be, I don't know, her right-hand man. But she'll let you know, don't fuck up. In fact, that just happened this week with Missy Moo. Oh, honey, you can't have your own opinion. Silly girl.
And I'm not doing wrong by Peetz. Peetz is my friend, not my boyfriend. So there's a difference, Deandra. Thank you.
So there's a difference? Why? You knew Nader for how long at this point? You've known Peetz since he was 17? What's the difference? One's dicking you down, the other one's a burden? Wow, good categorizing your friends.
The internet online and won't even admit you're a couple. Well,
when are you going to admit you're a couple? You weren't a couple. You just wanted to sleep in his bed every night, pretty much.
What we do offline is very different
than the lies you tell online? Got it.
Oh, B. Go shut up. What? Thanks for your money. Where did all the super chats come from? If you sent super chats, where are you? I told you to send to my PayPal, not super chats.
Wow. Send that shit to her PayPal because, you know, back then she was doing, supposedly, by her own admission, drugs. So, forget those super chats, people. She needs that straight up cash.
You could send me a message there.
She wasn't kidding either.
Like, prostitute. Nader said you're a friend, no love.
Because I'm guessing if you didn't bring the drugs, he had no use for you. That would be one of my guesses.
Today.
The money and the drugs. And then he'll dick you down and pretend like whatever you want this to be.
It's okay. I don't know why you think he's going to tell you guys things like that publicly.
Because he said he's single, you're not his girlfriend. Even though your delusional mind has painted the whole, you know, house with the white picket fence, the children running in the yard, right? The goats eating the grass, the neighbors that bring you cookies, right? You've already played The Sims in your mind, but it wasn't the reality. Now, she brought the money and the drugs, and that's why she got dicked down.
No, he doesn't pay me a foodie, you're foodie.
She knew the gig. He was a Tinder date.
Well,
They didn't meet at church.
This is love to me offline.
Yep, definitely a price to see Nader with her.
Prostitute, you're lying now. He's not your boyfriend. B, he shouldn't be alone. You're very selfish and cruel.
This is true. B said, you're not his girlfriend, and the way you're treating Peetz is cruel.
Fuck off, B.
Fuck off, B. She don't like the truth.
Sucking friggin' dick.
Wow. That escalated quickly, did it not?
You weren't there for him like you are for Nader. He's my...
She couldn't even say boyfriend because Nader got pissed when she would say that.
He's my boy. He's who I want to be with right now.
He's my boy. He's the one I want to be with right now. So she knew he wasn't her boyfriend. And he would get pissed when she would call him that. But she was trying to make him look more significant, like she does Salah. He's my husband. No, he ain't. No, he ain't. No, he ain't. No, he ain't.
Like, it's a different.
No, it ain't. No, it ain't.
You guys don't know the type of relationship we have offline at all. At all.
Until he got tired of your crazy ass. Then we got to learn everything according to you. But you ran there every single chance you had.
So,
Who runs to their abuser to go spend the night and not be afraid? Nobody.
yeah, I enjoy living with Peetz, and I don't plan on, like, leaving the apartment or anything. I like that arrangement, like having two places I can go to, you know?
B, thank you so much for this $2 super chat. You've been blocked ever since? Dang, but you were right on the money, and that's why you got blocked. Only the hug club is allowed. Anyone that validates everything and will do things for her in the background to shut people up. They're the only ones.
It's a 2-bedroom. Like, I could do my videos in this room.
Yeah, she was doing, she was doing a lot of twitching and tweaking in this one. She's not even eating either.
Yeah, I deleted Tinder and Plenty of Fish. No, he doesn't have a roommate. I'm not gonna stop going to his house, so report me if you want to.
There's a bit of truth right there, isn't it? I'm not gonna stop going to his house, so you can report me if you want to.
Like I said, I'm gonna be spending half my time there, probably half my time here. So yeah, it's gonna be a person in my bubble. It really pisses me off to hear him say, like, he specifically goes out of his way to be like, I don't have a girlfriend.
He did. He constantly said, I don't have a girlfriend. I don't have a girlfriend.
Here's why you have a girlfriend, Natter, okay?
She's gonna tell you. She's gonna tell you why you have a girlfriend. This is when she was trying on her bathing suit. She was getting ready to go to Cuba. Now remember, there was a restraining order in place. A no contact order because she filed a police report on him.
You can call me your not girlfriend, just like you can lie your way out of a lot of shit, but I have like literal DMs of you literally telling me you love me and that you want to live.
I was never a VIB. Nope, nope, nope.
Me? And Dee, just so you know, go ahead and fucking sue me. I cannot wait to take you to court. Because you know what, bitch? You deserve everything you have coming to you. You inserted yourself in this shit.
You mean when you doxed her work and her mom's nursing home and what room she was in and told people to call there and harass on a live stream. Cuba Rage.
You inserted yourself. You laughed at me with him, so you deserve it. Are you lying or you're not? So are you lying or you're not? Are you lying or you're not? You think it's easy to come on here and say that your fucking boyfriend ass raped you? No, it's...
Ooh, this is when she doubled down on the revenge game.
So go fuck yourself.
Oh, God. This is when she drank wine and did the whole pumped up kicks shit and called him. I don't even know how many times. She called him in this live stream. When he was living in Montreal with Dee Dee.
You fucker. Oh, what? I have you on speaker.
Hello.
Hi. Are you gonna tell everybody that you really like me or what?
Why you fucking stupid idiot?
Are you gonna tell everybody you really like me or what? You fucking stupid idiot.
What?
And then he hung up.
See? You called me a piece of shit?
Could you even imagine doing this as almost 40 years old? This is what teenagers do. I feel the same way. I do not align myself with Notter's beliefs, behaviors, or actions. I do not support him on any public platform until his anger issues are better controlled, whether it be by therapy, inpatient, or medication, which, by the way, he has been going to therapy for anger management. With that being said, this is harassment. And screw you for making us defend this guy. She re-platformed him in Kuwait. He was literally a distant memory over there, barely making views. She re-platformed him. And you gotta ask why. Because she's coming home. And if you don't think that isn't a creepy, creepy thing, then come on now.
Somebody just told me that you called me a piece of shit.
Yes, I do not support Foodie Beauty, Peetz, Didi, or Natter. None of them. I think what all of them are doing is absolutely disgusting. And it makes a mockery out of people that are scared of other people. It makes a mockery out of SA. It makes a mockery out of everything. Platforming, dangerous people. How about that? We don't know if she's on her way back to Canada. We do know she will be home by the 30th. I think she's on a 1-week suspension from YouTube.
No, I'm not gonna call the police, but it hurts my feelings.
He even said, "What are you gonna do? Call the police?" She goes, "No, I'm not gonna call the police. It just hurts my feelings." He knows her revenge game is to put him in prison.
What? Yeah. Why would you say that? How can you say that about somebody you love? What?
He did block her, and she kept coming up with fake names like Debbie Cooks. There's another one. What is it? Christina something. She still kept, and then the one on New Year's Eve was a call from Kuwait. It was weird, and he didn't answer it. And then there was a weird email. So we know she was alone on New Year's Eve. It's crazy. Yeah, Marie Pondu. Yeah, Marie Pondu, Krista, Basilian, Melissa Cooks. Yeah, there was many.
Vacation. Fuck you. Like, seriously? You think you're gonna find hotter and better than me? Why don't you just go on live right now and fucking stop lying? Like seriously? I hate this guy. I want to kiss Peetz. I want to make out.
I want to kiss Peetz. I want to make out. You heard all that, right?
It's so funny. I better tell Natter that. Hold on. You guys.
So then he was going to call Natter and tell him that what she was going to do to Peetz.
Yes.
But that's okay, Peetz. Technically, it was SA. This is like a boss at work. Remember Angry Bosses? What was the name of that movie with Jennifer Aniston and all of them? It was funny as shit. Angry Bosses. What was it called? Anyway, remember Jennifer Aniston was constantly SA harassing, right? What's his face at work? in the dental? No, the other one. Angry Bosses, I think. Anyway, the ones that were getting harassed by their bosses got together and they were like plotting all this stuff against them. Yeah, she was a dentist. Yeah, horrible bosses. Thank you, Lisa. That is a funny ass movie, by the way. But that's what she reminds me of. Like when with her advances towards Pete. So yeah, that is considered as harassment. But when you actually make the move, it is considered SA. But Pete's backed down on that one too.
No, what he's missing out on.
And that's true. Pete's writes really weird grape fiction Very weird. It's weird.
Now, Shami. Always said I was a good kid. Always said I had a way with words.
You are such a freak.
Always said I was a good kid.
This is all on live streams, people. Of course, she's taking them all down, but they're everywhere.
Always said I had. He hung up on me?
Yes, he did. Again.
He fucking hates me. Okay, fine, whatever. He wants me to kiss his ass. He's not gonna talk to me until I kiss his ass.
Before I arrive.
Hey, Salah. You must really want some papers bad.
I'm not putting him on speaker. Just give me a minute. I need to talk to him seriously.
Yeah, and it's daytime. This is daytime drunk. I was going to say, it's not SA if he enjoyed it.
I'm not an animal abuser. Not her.
Or like her, kept running back for more and stalking your abuser.
You want me or something? I put my keyword in Arabic. How do I change it? Why are you being rude to me?
He was all, take your medicine.
No, why are you being rude to me? Why are you talking? Listen.
Because he's at home with Dee Dee. He's at home with Dee Dee. And you won't stop calling him. And you don't even see the reality of the situation. You just want what you want. And your whole life is you want what you want. No matter what anyone feels. Your mom, your sister, your grandma, Peetz. It doesn't matter. As long as the big toddler gets what she wants. And you don't understand when people just don't like you. Oh.
Yeah, I did, but you don't have to be rude. Listen, no, I don't want to, because I can't change it now. I'm drunk.
So we already know when she was drunk and on whatever drugs, she would get freaky with him. So that's why she's calling him. And I mean, an hour and a half away, if they would have said, come on over, I firmly believe she would have found a way over there. But she did this because she was seducing him. So, you know, my keyboard's stuck on Arabic. I don't know how to change it. I'm drunk. I don't know what to do. This weird shit. And then the dances she was doing, trying to get his attention. She even ends up asking him if he's watching her. It is some creepy ass shit, dude.
I love you.
I love you.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Say sorry to me, too.
Say sorry to me, too?
What do you mean, no? You don't think you ever did anything mean to me? You don't feel bad?
Yes, I did watch that in Wrath when she told the story of how she and her mom got into a fight and she went and pretended like she took a whole bottle of Zoloft because she said she's been on psych medicine since she was a kid. And she came out and showed the empty bottle and told her mom, and her mom's like, what did you do? So her mom rushed her to the hospital, but it was a lie. She didn't take them. They were in her pocket. So then when they went to give her this charcoal drink, she ran into the bathroom and then took the pills and then came out and said, I really hadn't taken the pills, but I didn't know what that drink was going to do to me without the pills, so I went in the bathroom and took the pills. And then her mom committed her, oh my God, into a group home, right? Then one night, it was like 10, 11 at night, she was outside smoking a cigarette, and she asked a girl for a quarter. The girl gave her a quarter, and she ran. She walked or ran as far as she could into town, called her grandma on a payphone and said, come get me, grandma. I don't belong here. She manipulated the grandma According to Auntie, they were pissed at her for manipulating Grandma. So Grandma busted her out, made the aunt go get her. And her mom said, well, if you busted out of there, then you're not welcome in our home. So she had to live with Grandma.
I said sorry. Now you say sorry and then we'll be good. Do it. If you let me say sorry.
Yeah, and she took food. She was in a room with an anorexic girl, and they put a bunch of snacks by the anorexic girl's bed because they wanted her to eat. And Chantal's like, are you going to eat those? You're like taking advantage of the fact she was anorexic. Looking at her like, you're not going to eat those. So I'm going to eat those for you. Oh my God, I can't. Oh my God. No, she is not bringing me down her rabbit hole. She already did.
I'm not trying to fuck you. I mean, I'm trying to fuck you, but not over.
Yes, her mom wouldn't let her have, yes, she also said she got in a fight because her mom wouldn't let her boyfriend come over and bang her in the house. Wouldn't let her have him spend the night. There's so much bad, and she tells the stories. That's why I didn't play the Wrath video, because it was so full of disgusting behavior. I was like, no, I can't do it. I'll just send my people there to knock, knock, it's karma, and drama. Knock, knock, it's karma, and you can watch the Wrath. Plus, it has copyrighted music, for Vendetta, oh, you name it. It's all in there. Yeah, her boyfriend was 21, and she was like 15 or 16. Yeah. So many stories. So many scary stories. Yeah, and she stole the snacks from the desert kids, right? Right? Do we believe that she stole those kids' snacks from the desert? Holy shit. Yeah, this is stuff you can't unsee.
I didn't fuck the motorcycle guy. What are you talking about?
Well, you bragged about it on the internet. You described in detail of you and the motorcycle guy trying to get Natter's attention and jealous because he was with Dee Dee. So you didn't or you did? Remember when she went live, showed the motorcycle guy's helmet on the dining room table? Remember when the guy was sitting next to her on the couch, but he was just talking? And I think she's paying him because he said like it was a Tinder date, but more like he was an escort, because he ended up admitting she paid him money, or she did, $700 or some shit. I don't even remember. Or she gave him $750. That was a $150 night. I don't even know. But anyway, she wanted his voice on camera, his motorcycle helmet on camera. And he was like, what are we doing? Like, are we going to do this or what? She's like, yeah, I just wanted to go on live for a minute. It was so freaking cringy. Yeah, and then she told us the story about his uncleanliness of his, you know what I mean? Yeah, I heard 752 Joyride.
On the motorcycle, you fucking bitch, and he ended up puppy. Oh, I said I had a way.
She was calling him again and licking the phone. There's a still for you. There's a screenshot. Anybody needs it. Yeah, she put it up on her own channel. The clip might be out there. You could just put in Foodie Beauty Motorcycle Man. You'll probably find the clip. Everybody commented on this shit, but she put it on her own channel. And she even admitted she gave him like $750. But she's deleted everything in her past.
Are you watching me?
She's seen if Natter's watching her. Look at those eyelashes. My God, woman.
Matter. If you say yes, then I will love you forever and give you everything you ever wanted in your life.
Now, this is voicemails because he wasn't answering now. She's like, Natter, if you just say yes, I will give you everything you've ever wanted in your life.
Do you love me?
I seen, oh my God, it got really creepy on the one called Wrath. Because in the very beginning, because she didn't close out the Ouija board, we all knew this. And things started getting really dark and weird after that shit. But anyway, and it's not the first time she's done the Ouija board. I think she even did it with Natter once. And she never closes it out. Let me show you just the beginning of Wrath. There is this thing in the room. Okay, we got to go to knock, knock. God dang it. Oh my gosh, knock. Okay, there is this thing in the room that transforms. And people are like, oh, it's a cat fur. And they said when it blew it up, it had like, this is Wrath right here. This one right here. When they blew it up, it had like horns and it transformed. Oh my God, I even got the jeebs. Hold on. This is such a very disturbing one. The stories she tells. Okay, so right here. Oh my God. I'm not going to play the sound because the song Vendetta. This is so weird. So she was talking about how she left all kinds of DNA on Dee Dee's purple mattress. But this thing it transformed with horns. She even slows it down. Oh, wait. Fruit flies and cat fur don't change their color and transparency. So this thing that came to her, you'll see it. She'll slow it down too. It came right to her face. There was an evil spirit in the room. That would make sense. It transformed its shape. It was so weird. Somebody expanded it. Lust, anger, and greed are the 3 doors to hell. And that's in Psalms. Some creepy ass shit with this one. There's some weird energy going on in that house. Even the cat was looking at it, right? It was a winged monkey. It was something. It had horns too. I thought it was a gargoyle. Which kind of looks like a monkey with wings and horns, right?
What? What do you say?
Oh, gargoyles are protection? Okay, then it wasn't a gargoyle.
You love me? No. Do you love me? Do you love me? Do you love me? Okay.
I don't want to play that. It's copyrighted. Oh, y'all didn't get to enjoy this
And pieces of shit.
stream?
Don't love people. Right now, there? Oh, you fucking bitch. You think that is okay? I'm gonna fucking call him right
She called him again.
now. Fucking asshole. You know what? I want to talk to his friend.
Somebody zoomed in. Lung babe. She she zoomed in. She said, "No, babe." I zoomed in. That thing is a spirit. It's smoky gray, then black, then slate gray, and then, like she said, they zoomed in and the thing had horns. No joke. Yes, it was proven somewhere else, and it gave me the most cringe vibe I've ever had in my life. Very, like, I can walk into a house and know it's haunted. I can walk into a house that tells me I can feel the energy of get out. It's weird. It's weird. And it is too overwhelming for me. Like, I'm literally will push myself out the door. Will not even go in. So that gay thing gave me the creeps. And everybody knows in my videos, in my live streams, everywhere I go, I have orbs. They're white orbs. They're good. But everybody sees them. They put it almost in every freaking video that I've ever had. So trust me, I know what I know the feeling I got. I don't even want, look at, I thought about doing that. I was going to clip that part. I was going to put it in another video. I was going to go into my iMovie. I was going to bring that thing in and I was going to play it really slow-mo. And I said, I can't do it. Something stopped me from doing it and I won't do it. I refuse to do it. So y'all can do it yourself. Good luck with that.
You know the guy who owns the fishery?
So now she's calling him. He did answer because it's like the umpteenth time. And she's talking about a fishery they went to. You know the guy at the fishery?
You know the guy. You know your friend who owns the fish?
You know your friend who owns the fishery?
Is he single?
Is he single?
The guy who owns the fish place. Hey, wait. He's into goat, not buffalo. You fucking asshole.
Cause I got too much life running through my veins.
Calling him again.
No, why are you being so fucking mean? No, don't listen. Why are you being mean? Yes, please, why are you being mean? Do you know that no, listen. Excuse. Oh, you fucking motherfucker.
It's backwards, idiot. She's calling him again.
Really? You don't know that I pay your fucking phone bill? You stupid fucking piece of shit.
And remember when, remember the story of when she left him at the pharmacy? Remember that? Interesting. There is more to it. He left his phone in the car and they went into the pharmacy. Actually, the reason he was waiting for the prescription, you know, the whole green peen thing. We don't know who gave it to who. We have no idea. But anyway, yeah, the Gano meds. Well, she ran out to the car and she took off in the car because his phone was in there and she was trying to unlock it to get into his phone and see who's been calling him, his Facebook. So that's what that was all about. You just didn't get that side of the story. I just heard it recently and we'll listen to it.
You're really
Gail.
gonna fucking ignore me like that, you fucking piece of shit. Really?
So she goes from, do you love me? I love you. To, you fucking piece of shit. Do you see this? You know what I mean?
You're gonna ignore me like that? For real?
For really? You ignore me like that? You're gonna ignore me like that?
This was a voicemail, by the way, because he quit answering her.
What?
Oh, guess he did answer that time. She's not still paying for nods. Everything's separated now. Dee Dee went and got him a phone plan. He changed the password. She was just a brand manager on his channel. His channel was in his name. His AdSense was under his name. She was called a brand manager, which means you can allow somebody to come in and edit videos and delete videos, but they can't get into your AdSense. She was a brand manager. That's why she went in and deleted his videos when she was mad. She could edit, upload, and delete. That was the extent. She couldn't shut his channel down. She could not access his AdSense. She couldn't get into that part.
My boyfriend's calling me. Right there?
She's calling him back.
Oh crap, this piercing out of your nose.
Going to wait.
Asshole!
He won't answer now. So she'll try again.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Lily.
Dear God, with this starfish dancing. She is nuttier than a Snickers bar.
Why would you say that? Why would you say what you those motherfuckers are gonna do? What? Why wouldn't you just say I love you? Why don't you just fucking admit?
And you never know, even as a teenager, she's admitted to using drugs, right? Yeah, she did in some of her story times. And she had no problem with just taking anything anybody gave her. And it could have actually caused this instability and this delusional thing. I mean, she may have actually damaged her brain. I don't know. But, wow.
You need to go let finish your stay. No. No. Hey. Listen to me. You better go let and say that you love me or I'm done with you forever.
Let me hang out with you.
So people sent Peetz in because she was so obnoxious. And his chat said, why don't you just go in there and hang out with her because of the way she's acting? Blah, blah, blah. So he lays on her filthy sheets. Peetz, you're so gross.
Peace.
So Foodie Beauty cheated on Kevin while checking on Nader. So this is like she was supposedly seeing a guy. She drove all the way to Montreal, rented that weird hotel room with the bathtub so she could do an OnlyFans, right? And she kept calling and texting Nader, trying to get him to come to that hotel. But he didn't answer any phone calls or any texts.
I haven't checked on the track again, obviously. No, oh, sorry, not Rasheen today. This was like, I'm confusing. So the last time, this is about Tony. Like the last time I talked to Tony before I got to him,
The bathtub she pooped in. Did she really poop in the bathtub when she made the video? I gotta know this. Or was she just really unclean and the water was just really filthy? Oh my God, why am I even addressing this? Oh my God.
It was like a while ago, like when I went to get my museum pass, it was like a long time ago.
Did she poop in there on purpose? Everybody's seen this video. I refuse to look at it. I mean, just the thought of it. I mean, it's something I'll never unsee. She did. Okay. Okay. Why? Oh, not on purpose. She had diarrhea. Okay. In this hotel room.
He didn't see me this trip. No, we didn't see each other at all this trip. And the only contact I had with him was like last night. I'm pretty sure, right? If I'm remembering correctly. Anyway, so then so that's who I saw not last night but the night before. My friend, it was Tony, and yeah, we hooked up a bunch of them and cleaned up, and it was awesome. And in between having sex with this guy, I was going to the bathroom and looking up what Nader was doing.
I told you. It doesn't matter who she's with. She even admitted, while I was with this guy, I would go into the bathroom and I would look and see what Nader's doing. That's what she's been doing in Kuwait. The fact that she did not end it with Nader on her own terms, he is her property. She already said, if he ever leaves me, after all the things I've done for him, I have a plan. I already played it out of her own mouth.
He didn't see what you wanted him to. So that's what I'm getting to. So what happened was, I know, it's not good. So what happened was, and then like, I wanted to come back to the hotel after like our night together or whatever, but I had a couple drinks and I smoked, you know. So, and he wanted me to stay the night. He's like, do you like tomorrow? Like, you kind of like Nader in that way, like Tony is. Kind of just like, no, spend the night. Like, you know what I mean? Like that kind of. And then,
I gotta hear this story. They have it sped up. Just, whoops. They got it sped up too much. I'm sitting here going, blah, 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 blah. What? Let's just slow it down a little. Damn, that was a little too fast.
And it was awesome. And in between having sex with this guy, I was going to the bathroom and looking up what Nader was doing. He didn't see what you wanted him to. So that's what I'm getting to. So what happened was, I know, it's not good. So what happened was, and then like, I wanted to come back to the hotel after like our night together or whatever, but I had a couple drinks and I smoked, you know. So, and he wanted me to stay the night. He's like, do you like tomorrow? Like, you know, you're kind of like Nader in that way, like Tony is.
So Tony wanted her to stay the night at his place and just told her to just do her live tomorrow. Just stay the night with me.
Kind of just like, no, spend the night. Like, you know what I mean? Like that kind of. And then, last night,
Supposedly this was the guy.
Aisha, JP, spam.
Oh yeah, this one she announces she has a boyfriend, but she'd never met him yet. Oh, I remember this weird shit. She had never met him yet, never even seen him. This was weird. This was, everything she does is to get Nader's attention. Even when she's with other guys, she's constantly watching Nader, which is why it was so dangerous for Nader to have a YouTube channel.
Bree, Maddie.
Yeah, that was Turk.
Missy you gotta stop going live when I'm away. I'm kidding.
Or was it Melton? Wasn't that his name, Melton? Because they doxed the shit out of him. Yes, she was definitely using male escorts. Yes. Her other guys talked to her at the Wendy's drive-thru. True. Stage 5 clinger. Absolutely. All for nods. I've been saying this since the minute she landed in Kuwait. This is all to get Natter's attention. Menton, right? Menton was his name? Mentin.
I'm just trying to make you jealous, Reginald. Charlotte!
Oh, I have her. I still have her on
Blind
slow.
Jello. Well, look at my friggin' thumbnail. Nashi, Emily, Confondu, Flop.
Her thumbnail was, I have a boyfriend or some stupid shit.
JB, Rebe, Vansbeezer, your favorite fatty.
Yeah, Roman L. Roman has that necklace too, don't he?
Key Lime Storm. Carly!
I remember when I seen that necklace and I'm like, what in the sheen hell did you order from China?
Was I in Lachine? No. Do you believe in peace after peace? Oh my god, Lambo! Are you trolling? No, not Lexus, Tiffany. They told me I can dox them. They don't care about any hate.
This guy said, oh, I don't care if they know who I am. Show my picture, love. Show my picture, cutie pie.
Chevron Sherry! I said, no, you really don't get it. Dolly! Kristen! Ready, set, beebies, Kristen. Boss, okay, I've been keeping this person's secret. It's been so fucking hard. Well, I mean...
No, she left her sunglasses at Roman's. Remember? And then she's like, I don't care. He can, if he sells them or not, I don't care.
Like mentioned in Crossing, anyway. So I have a boyfriend, like an official, I closed my Tinder.
I just took it in the bag.
Oh yeah, sorry guys. I have a trophy man.
Jesus. I'm telling you, man. When you put it all together like this, like video after video after video of the same weird behavior with, I don't even know how many men at this point. We were at like 10, 12. This is why we don't believe the whole Salah thing. We really don't. I mean, we really don't. Everything is to get Natter's attention. And do you wonder why he would go file a restraining order knowing her ass is flying into Montreal 10 minutes from his house? Right? So the fact that we even have to say that, I can't stand any of these players. But I still am going to follow along and see when this big pimple, let's call it a boil, when this boil gets lanced and explodes, right, people? That's why we're here. You hanging out in here, they're all just as bad as the other. They're all something wrong with them. If Natter would have just stayed off the YouTube instead of coming back and poking the buffalo, I would have had, honestly, more respect for him than him coming on here saying, screw a job, I am gonna make money on YouTube and I'm gonna poke her to do it. Right? Like, that's where he lost his credibility with me. He should have just stayed away. Period. We would have watched her unravel like a fucking, yacht rope, right?
Rufus? No? Okay. What is his hourly rate? Nami. He looks like handsome Squidward. Are you talking about? He doesn't look like Natter. Are you telling me he looks like Natter? Don't even troll. He doesn't look like Natter. He is...
Well, that's what I think, Ruth. I think it's married man's nephew. He didn't realize, what a mess she would cause in Kuwait. So who cares? Now we don't care because he ain't coming here anyway. I mean, to Canada anyway. It is a very dangerous game. Absolutely. And Natter's pride will not let him stay quiet. I think this was a bad move on Natter's part. I think the best thing he could have done was talk about the changes he's making in his life and have nothing to do with Chantal. Don't poke the beast. He could have created his own. I think Peetz should have never backed down from the Buffalo and her bullshit. She was testing him. She did it to show everybody he's fake. This was her revenge for him taking the Holy Trinity over to his channel. Peetz, by the way. And he doesn't even realize she's seeking revenge on him by discrediting him. This is what she does. Some people can call this a covert narc, where they do things covertly. You know what I'm saying? Covertly. And she is bringing all these people to the forefront, hoping she looks like, hey, y'all knew who I was, but look at these characters. She calls everybody in her life a character on YouTube. Yes, she does. Said it out of her own mouth.
He's from Cyprus.
She will destroy Pete's channel and make him stay codependent. And she just exposed him for not transitioning in her way. In her way. Did you not see that? So this Sala is truly in love with him. Trailer Park, I don't know what you're saying. What is it, happy hour?
And Peetz is saying that's like near Greece.
Yes, she's fucked up any chance of Sala. Maybe she did it on purpose, because her whole goal's not her. Maybe she didn't want him coming here. She knew the laws, and if she didn't, it was up to him to teach her the laws, right, of his country. He should have smacked her to the ground, not just kick her in her thigh. She just posted a pic on Insta dressed up, because she can't go on the YouTubes. Cowboy Dog, I totally agree.
I have a boyfriend, yeah. He is hot, guys.
What, you want to go see? All right, I got no problem with that. Let's do it. We'll do Foodie Beauty. She's on Instagram. Oh shit, I need to do this. Hold on. My bad. My Instagram is on my, hold on. Let me pull it up. Nuts needs money, so he uses her name. Well, I said that's where he screwed up. He could have probably redeemed himself in some way had he... Instagram. Foodie Beauty. He could have redeemed himself if he would have stayed off, came back with a whole new glow up, but he just couldn't let go of the YouTube. So I don't care what he says. His actions tell me the truth. You know what I'm saying? Foodie's in love with the idea of being married and... Yeah, this is it. Posts. Where's her photos? Oh my God. I don't see anything of her all dressed up. Hold on. This is her all about food and beauty, right? Let's see. She's got like 2 Instagrams, I think. Oh. I don't even know which one's hers. Is her at Foodie Beauty or is it like Big Beautiful Me or whatever name? She's had a million. Oh, Chantal. Got it. El Rafe. You're right. She changed it. Chantal. El Rafe. God dang it. Al Rafe. Dear God. she's not coming up? You wonder how offended Salah's family is? Obviously, she don't give two shits about Salah or his family. What a great wife you'll make someday. To Peetz. To Peetz. That's it, sweetheart. Oh, this would be it. Oh, wait, that's the Kiwi Farms. I don't want to play around the Kiwi Farms. Anyway, go find her yourself. I'm not even with her. I have no clue how to even pull up her Instagram, and nor do I care. I do not follow her on any other platform but YouTube because she is just trying to be infamous, and I just find everything to be so unnerving. But y'all can go find that shit. Let's finish this up because I want to show you. Let's see, we've been on. Yeah, we may have to do that tomorrow.
Cyprus is sort of a disputed territory between Greece and
Turkey? Okay, so that makes sense that he's also Turkish.
Damn, you don't even know anything about the guy.
Please, can we just be nice? He's really, really nice, and I really waited to talk to you about him. It was hard.
Let me guess. He's an immigrant with no residency in Canada.
I have a lot of pics about him. He's like, we made it
Oh, she is on TikTok, Mia Moore. She had to put herself on TikTok. Yep.
official. He's like, what's today? September 5th? And he's making me write down, first thing we're going to do together is have a glass of red wine and barbecue, and he's so cute. He's got what attracts me to him.
It doesn't take much, Chantal. You're a walking, I can't even say that bad word. Let's just say horn dog. You're just a walking horn dog at almost 40.
No, I haven't met him yet.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Just like Salah.
But I want you to know, I've been talking to a lot of men. And
What did T and Sass say? Oh my God. Oh, if T and Sass contacted the ministry. No, she has somebody, a contact that's in Kuwait, and she reached out to them and sent them some clips, but other people have. They've admitted it on the Twitter. So, and the Kiwi Farm. So, if her name goes across that desk too many times, she won't be coming back. And she knows it. Do you think she cares? No.
And a lot of men I'm compatible with in Ottawa, in Montreal. There's like men here that I've been compatible with. But I'm choosing him because of his heart. He's got like...
Let me see if I can pull up her Instagram from her, because everybody's talking about her Instagram photo. Let me see if I can pull it up. Now watch, I'll put in Foodie Beauty. Watch this. Her channel does not come up. Everybody else comes up. You have to literally go into the filters. So I know she is on a suspension for the week, which is why she is on Instagram this week. Because if she goes on any of her channels, she will be exiled. All her channels. Let's see. She's got so many links. Oh, there's Twitch. So why wouldn't she link it? Let me see if it's in one of her stupid videos. Let's see if she linked it at the end of the day.
When you can be...
Shut up. We got nothing here. I mean, if you're such a professional YouTuber, why wouldn't you link your stupid Instagram? You linked your Twitch. I went to her About section. Let's go to other channels. She didn't, nothing. She put her Twitch in here under links. I know it's Chantal Ralph. I just can't find it. She only put a link to her Twitch. He's doing the cringe eyebrow. Of course he is. I know it's Chantal El Rafe. I know. I type it in and she don't come up. I even type in Chantal Surratt. I'll show you. Chantal. I'll even put in her name. Find the Twitch. Or I mean the Instagram. So I go to this Instagram. Might come up this way. And it's somebody else. See what I'm saying? She won't come up. I put in Foodie Beauty. I put in all kinds of shit. You literally got to have the link. Then I click this one. That's Kiwi Farms. Kiwi Farms. There you go, Kiwi Farms. Oh, Kiwi Farms has so many things on her. So yeah, she's not even coming up on Instagram. Then I type in Instagram. And it's Chantal Surratt. That's what I used to pull up. And she would come up. I click on the Chantal Surratt. That used to be her account. And it's just this person, and it's not her. It's weird, because that's the one I used to click on. It would take me right to her. Then you go Chinny Olive. Foodie Beauty side profile. This is somebody else that just puts her side profiles in. So whatever. I'm already like been on here for 1,000,000 years. We'll find it tomorrow, or it'll be up 100 times on 1,000,000 other reaction channels. Oops.
Gigolo. I've been giving him a red penny. This guy has a job. He's a really good person. Like,
Right?
he's not.
Mia has the attention span I have. Over it. Like, I like to have everything queued up and ready. And then, when things come up, I do go over and look. But if I can't find it within, just like a phone call, right? Someone says, hey, hold on. I'll be right back. Put you on hold. Yeah, I'm counting in my brain. And then I'm over it. And that's how I am, because I don't like to break up my show with trying to find something new, because I'm really not that into her like that. But I'm sure it will be everywhere, because there are people that are. So, yeah. Or I'll find it for tomorrow, because we got 2 more things to do tomorrow.
Trust me, he doesn't want to use me. We've never met. But we're going.
But we're going to.
To.
I know, Barbie. Put that into. Didn't work.
We met because he's supposed to be coming to Canada. Did you say Dirk Bigelow? I think you deserve a man. Yeah, thanks, guys.
You deserve a man. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Chabiush.
Because I videoed.
She loves to be validated. You deserve the stranger you met on the internet that knows nothing about you, and he probably wants residency. You know how they always all want to move into her house? Right away? She don't care. You know what I'm saying? She don't care. She don't care if she rocks them to sleep at night. As long as they claim her, fake love her, so she can have arm candy.
I chatted him, Lucy. I video chatted with him.
Thank you, Christine. I just got that you sent me the message on Instagram.
Lots and everything, but no, we've never met. You can make fun of me.
Oh, we don't need to. You do it to yourself.
But yeah.
Peetz goes, that's the plan.
Did you say that's the plan?
Yes, he did. He said, that's the plan. Like, are you doing this so people will make fun of you? And that's why Peetz is laughing, because he knows none of this shit ever comes to fruition?
You mother suckers. I have a plan. I'm not as stupid as you think.
Fuck. me. I'm not as stupid as you think. Okay, so the last one that I wanted you to see in the knock knock, it's karma, was the, it's really fast one. Super fast one. This is nuts. Absolute nuts. There's so many things she's caught saying that has literally proved who she is. And I'll tell you, Knock Knock It's Karma is the channel that has worked really, really, really hard on this. I gotta find it. I'll turn you around so you don't have to watch all that scrolling. It could even be a short. I think it is a short. My eyes are like all bloodshot from looking at these screens. Drives me crazy. Sala has a skull on his suit coat. Oh no. What is he, part of the, what do they call that? The Sons of Anarchy Kuwait gang? Well, we don't have to worry about it because you're never getting out of Kuwait now because your wife / whatever literally ruined that for you. Coming to Canada after you said what you said to a Canadian. Not a smart move, buddy. Not a smart. Okay. I don't even know where that one went. Foodie Beauty can only get rolled off of platforms, right? Yes, even Peetz, yes, yeah. Yeah, I know about that. That would explain why she was all out of it. It's not from gummies. I'm just gonna go into my history because I know it's in there. This is all crazy. Crazy. She's crazy. Everybody's going into my shop and favoriting. Thank you. Thank you. That's in the knock knock too. It's under ketamine. Crazy shit. Crazy shit. Got my eyes. I can't even. It was gonna be the closer, but I forgot to re-queue it up like I wanted to. So now I'm scrolling through the history. Anyway, it was a short clip, and it was called I'm Not a DV Victim, where she admitted that she was not a DV victim. She's admitted quite a few times that she was not abused. She basically, probably, used it as revenge, which a lot of people called out. Does it make Nader look better? No. But taking somebody's past and using it against them to re-victimize a victim, for one, and to bring it back to the forefront for the entire internet is still abuse too. They're both abusive. The way Nader played the BDSM thing, should have never have done that. Foodie is an abuser. She told Nader she was into the BDSM. Yeah, and she was into it. Because if you hear some stories of what the 40-year-old guy did to her, and then what her friend's boyfriend did to her on the couch, yeah. So she said she loved it, and it was thrilling, and da-da-da-da-da. So anyway, if you put all these things together, there's no one better than the other. None of them. None of them. Even engaging back in with Foodie Beauty makes Nader look like shit. I love doing this. Foodie Beauty's life story so far is bigger than War and Peace. Is it not? We have much more to cover. Much more. You know, you got to think about it. 7 years of content, at least uploads once a day, right? And then when she started going live, they were 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours. Hi, April. So cute. So anyway, we've been on for 180 minutes. I do have stuff to go do. The sun just popped out, so you know that means I'm off and running, like I always do. I have to go into the shopping district. I need to find something to finish this bracelet I'm doing, and I really want something unique with it because, oh, never mind. You'll see it when I get it made, but I want to get that done. I want to get some of these bracelets made so I can take photos in my little Photoshop area and get the pictures on my Etsy store because I'm going to open my Etsy store probably Saturday evening. So y'all better be ready because I ain't even playing like that. You know me. You know me. I'll have limited inventory. I don't want any emails. Well, I'm sorry, I wasn't able to. Not my problem. I kept telling everybody for a month that I'm going to open this up in the middle of January. Boom. Here we are. Here we are. And I'm going to get this shit running. Because I might want to go somewhere for my birthday. I don't want to be bogged down. You got about 2 weeks or until all the inventory's gone, right? And then I'm shutting it down again. Because I don't live for my store. I live for my products. But I don't live to be just sitting here every day. Ding, 1 order. Ding, 2 orders. No. That's why I close it down. I'll see you again in 3 or 4 months. That's what I do. Everybody knows that. So get in while it's hot or you don't get it. Can't help you. Anyway, love you guys. I got things to do. I will see you here tomorrow, and we're going to continue on trying to unravel this ridiculousness over here in this little corner of the world that has created people against each other, too much speculation and right? We don't play like that. We just expose it all. So we're going to expose Nader tomorrow, right? Because he's part of this. All right, guys. I love y'all. Have a wonderful day. Bye now.